sounded like you died over there. Just like, okay.
Just a little.
You and a little demon there. You need an exorcism?
Nah, priests are scared of me.
The power of the fist compel. Oh yeah.
If I could fucking spell.
English, it's so difficult.
I went to spell Riviera and I just started putting R-V-I-C and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Cool.
Yay.
I'm just gonna say Rivs because every time I try to put Riviera, it autocorrects to river area.
Goddamn.
Awesome. And we are live in 3, 2. Hello and welcome to Sergeant's Recap. I do apologize, it's been a while, and I am joined here today with...
It is me. Hi, I'm Riviera.
That was an intro.
I was not expecting that.
So, a little bit, we have a lot to get into today, but I figured we should start off with saying where in, well, I guess I should say where in the nether we are. This is Dawn Anew. This is a map that I nuked and then found a town and built it up. Don't ask. So Riviera and I have been working on this town for, I'd say about 3 months.
Yeah, we kind of went off and on it.
Yeah, off and on 3 months. There's Gahul's giant fucking tower.
I thought you said Gahul, and I was like, wait a minute, I've read that book. And then I thought about it, and I was like, wait, no, you said the different thing.
Yeah, you know what? No, he's just called the different thing now. That's his name, the different thing. That works. That actually works. Okay, so, on to today's topic, which kinda goes with a video I made like a year ago.
Damn.
Yeah, part 2 was a bitch to think about. So, it's pretty much just going over the circle of force and how this could apply to your own life and personal defense and all that. So, even though probably gonna get some mad hate, and we're probably not gonna get everything right because that's just the nature of humans. But we'll try. If I need to correct anything, it'll be in the pinned comment down below. So, you know, there you go. Riviera, where'd you go? Why don't you start us off with just basics, unless you want me to cover that.
You cover that.
Awesome. By the way, this is not scripted. So the basics are is pretty much the circle of force is a way to protect yourself. Sort of. It's kind of almost like a guidebook. You have 4 basic, and this is basic circle of force and all that is number 1, you have the ever so lovely talk no jutsu, as people like to call it today. You attempt to talk down and de-escalate the scenario non-violently, which, of course, some people will argue does not happen today, but, I mean, it does. It just doesn't work as often as it used to. Then you have what's called non-physical detaining, which is just what it sounds like. This is the more police version. We'll get into how this applies to you. Then you have non-lethal aggression, and then you have lethal aggression. Ideally, you never have to escalate to lethal aggression, but we all know we don't live in a perfect world. Hello, Mr. Horse. So Riviera, when it comes to the Circle Force, where do you kind of stand? Do you think it's a thing? Do you think it's not a thing? What's up?
It's a nice concept to have, is the fact that you can talk your way out of situations, but how well did that work out for, like, anyone else in a situation where the person held all the power?
Well, I mean, obviously this is common sense withstanding.
Yeah.
Like, if some dude's charging at you with a knife and, like, blood running out of his mouth and, like, you know, he clearly intends on your death, don't try to talk no jutsu your way out of that. You're gonna die. Also, should anyone be watching this video during an emergency situation, please stop watching the video and call the cops.
Yeah. But I think, yeah.
I already opened that chest. But, I mean, I'm kind of on the fence about it myself. It is a nice concept. It's just, there's not really a lot to it, kind of. Like, it can be very modular, and while that's nice, that's also not very nice. Because once it becomes insanely modular, it almost loses its meaning as a guide.
Yeah.
Like if you Googled it, you'd probably find something like 12 or 13 different answers. And ours is probably different, or as, you know, as cops would say, probably incorrect, but mind you, we're not police, we weren't taught this. If you really wanted to get into the nitty-gritty of it, one of the things that you really can't do is, like, jump from trying to talk someone down to shooting. Which gets really, 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 frowned upon and within certain circumstances. What I am gonna suggest, and I think what Riviera would suggest, and I'll let her get into that in a second, because I'm just trying to get through this, and I did not script this, and this is probably a video I should have scripted. But, what I would suggest is follow it when applicable. So if you want to go ahead and pick up that baton there, Riz.
Well, as he stated before, it can be used with the correct settings. You just have to kind of pick your poison on when you're going to use it and when you're going to apply it somewhere else.
Moving on to how this kind of meshes with concealed carry and defending your own and all that. First of all, Riviera, do you believe that if someone is going to carry a gun, that they should carry a secondary, maybe less lethal or less than lethal option?
Yeah, you should always carry a less than lethal option, but it's just the fact that the option should be there for the person to defend themselves. I'm not saying when you go, if somebody's going to own a gun, they should own one of the biggest and most powerful. I'm just basically stating, like, if you're going to own a gun, make sure it at least has somewhat of a purpose. Most weapons, most people, when you actually buy for self-defense, should not be looking for, oh, this is just so that way I can do this, when it should just be for, you know, keeping yourself or someone else around you safe.
On the topic of firearms, please, when you buy a weapon for self-defense, practice with it. it is not as easy to use as the movies make it seem, and you might be able to make it go bang, but you're not going to hit jack unless you've actually spent time on the range.
And please, if you're ever going to go to a range, make sure that you have somebody else who knows how to shoot a gun.
Yes, and when it comes to less than lethal options, they are just as important as the lethal. Maybe even certain scenarios more so, because just having it can really speak volumes for you legally speaking in court.
Yeah.
You don't even have to use it. You can just essentially, it's kind of speaking of the intent to use. Going back to what Riviera said, trying to make a circle out of the circle. All these guys make a circle.
Kami, you have to tell me I can leave the lookout whenever I want. Mr. Popo, you can leave the lookout whenever you want. Don't tell me what to do! Sorry.
If we were gonna go that route, I should have made a big ass lookout, and we should have set that skid up. But anyway, and when it comes to less than lethal options, that doesn't always mean pepper spray. Everyone jumps to that. You don't have to carry it. It's an option. It's there. You can. But it's not the only option, and it may not be best for you. If you're like me, I don't really carry pepper spray. I carry a pocket knife. And before someone jumps on me and says that's not less than lethal, depends on how you use it. I hate to make the Batman reference, but Batman uses blades in a non-lethal fashion. And while Batman himself is fictional, much of what he applies can be applied, such as the use of non-lethal blades. They have a excellent, what is it? The X-23 now?
I believe so, yes.
They have an excellent taser that's the X-23. They have stun guns, bear spray, pepper spray, Kubatons. There are hundreds of non-lethal options. It is all what you want to carry and what you feel comfortable with. I try to keep my set as versatile as I can. That being said, I don't know that I have the winning formula as of yet. I don't really think I can successfully say I have the winning formula.
Technically, for everyone, it's different. So for what works for one person might not work for the other. So it's all individualized.
Let's take this into a bit of hypothetical speaking, if you will, Ribs. What would be your less than lethal option if you had to take a pick?
Less than lethal option? I think I bought this when I was with you. I bought a police baton, like one of those.
Oh yeah, you did buy that baton. Yep. That's right. I completely forgot you own that.
Yep.
I kind of want to buy one.
They're really nice.
Because they're dope.
Yeah. But there's also the thing that I have a set of protectors where if I was ever to walk in the dark with trying to get to my car, it's a self-defense thing where it actually looks like a cat's face, where you put your fingers in between the two eyes, and the ears are supposed to be the points to get to the hit for harder. So it actually knocks the air out of the person's lungs. Not a lot, but enough to actually just cause them to have a little bit of, oh, that hurt.
And, If you've watched my channel for a while, you'll know I shit on a certain type of baton. That is the Y40s. Those are plastic. They are not collapsible. You can break them with your hands. I don't like those. The baton she's speaking of is fully metal, collapsible. I believe it's just what the police carry. Yeah. Which makes me kind of want to buy one.
It's really
Which
nice.
makes sense, since we can probably head up the surplus store tomorrow.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're wondering, the medieval cosplay, we don't have a name for it yet. That's as far as I know, that's still going to happen. We're just running into the issue of not being able to put these outfits together very easily.
Yeah, you know, money's expensive.
Money's expensive. Good, well said. Riviera 2020.
Yeah, and people say I should run for president. I'm horrified for that. I'm like, I can't even do basic math. You want me to run this shit?
Mrs. President, England has declared war. Tally ho, bastards!
Oh, damn, where am I supposed to get my tea now?
People actually say you should run for president.
Yep.
I would vote for you, but I would do it for the meme. It's not that I don't think you're a good person. I think you're a really good person. That said, Ed's a good person. And I don't think Ed would make a good president.
That's fair.
But while we're talking less than lethal options, I carry a pocket knife, and at times I've been known to carry, a Kubaton. For those unfamiliar with what a Kubaton is, it is a pen or pencil-like object that has a hard point at the end. You can deliver one swift blow to your attacker, typically in a weak spot such as a joint, shoulder blade, throat, or temple. I would be very careful if you go for a temple shot, because that could actually do some serious damage or kill them.
Yeah, too much of a blunt force can actually cause damage. Too much damage.
You know, I would really hope the viewers understand that. Gee, if you hit something really fucking hard, it breaks. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm a smartass.
Yeah, it's kind of like the thing where you go like, you know, when you were younger and you took that slingshot and you accidentally shot your brother. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Just don't do it. You know how many
Not
people-
speaking from experience at all.
Hey, I didn't say ball bearing. I said slingshot.
Riviera, not speaking from experience at all.
Yeah, my family's weird. You should have realized this.
But in kind of summary of what I think the winning formula is if you're going to carry a gun, carry some other option. It doesn't have to strictly be like pepper spray, but carry something that you could back somebody off with without them losing their lives.
Yeah.
That being said, I do not endorse assaulting people. I am the kind of person, I don't even endorse gun-free zones. I think that's the stupidest fucking thing. Because here's the thing. Criminals don't follow the law.
You'd be surprised at how many dumb people actually think that's... Like, people actually go like, oh, well, if we take away this, they can't get it. I'm like, yeah, but here's the thing. Did you not learn something from history? America took away alcohol. What happened? Oh yeah, the mobs gave it to them.
Suddenly a shitload of people got alcohol.
Yeah.
Alcohol? Alcohol? Fuck, I can't
Alcohol.
talk.
Now you know how I felt when I was like, so how did you be? How was your day?
Okay, well, awesome. Shut up. If you haven't noticed, we're having technical issues. And those technical issues are Sarge can't fucking talk. So, and let's move into a bit of fun talk, because I want to bring this up, and I have nowhere else to bring this up at, because I don't really have a lot of friends. God, that got depressing.
Oh.
But, the open carry of swords, I've heard some people say that this is completely stupid because guns exist, which, to be fair, you are right in a certain way, but let's speculate. If carrying a sword was seen as socially normal, would you carry one, Rivs?
Fuck yeah! Would never tell me twice. Be like, I could carry a sword? Yeah, bitchin'.
I could apply to carry a sword? Yeah, bitchin' how we do.
Oh yeah, that's the truth.
In case someone watches Dragon Ball Z Abridged and notices that, hey, a lot of what these two are saying sound familiar, yes, we watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Thank you.
It's no problem. It's no problem. I had a difficult day at work as well.
Well, apparently my English is like a Model T. Once it fucks up, it's dead.
Mine's like, yeah.
Gotta get out and crank start that shit again. You know what? If you get nothing else from this video, enjoy the stupidity.
We've got a lot of it. Would you like some?
You're not supposed to say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's limited edition collectors. We charge you $5.99. Sorry, we can't sell it for free anymore. Government says we have to pay taxes.
Oh, Lord.
You alright, dude? I didn't kill you, did I?
Oh, okay. We're having technical difficulties. Please stand by.
I swear it was not my intention. I am not a crook.
Intention?
Intention.
Intention like Nixon?
Oh, you're right.
Okay, well, we're gonna end the video here because officially you are gaining nothing from this anymore. You're just gonna watch two people giggle and laugh their ass off at each other for an hour. Good luck, good day. I'll see you on the next Sergeant Recap.
God damn it.